swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never posed. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is rumors about a heavyweight tournament taking place in Saudi Arabia. So we're going to take a look at a tweet from Michael Benson, and then we'll discuss it. All right, so Michael Benson tweeted, Simon Jordan has revealed that he's heard rumors of a mega 3-fight Saudi deal. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder in December. Then the winners meet. Usyk versus Daniel Dubois and Fury versus Andy Ruiz supposedly happened before. And the source is at TalkSport. And if you're familiar, Simon Jordan, he's a part of TalkSport. And so this is the source of the quote. The rumor, G, is that Fury and Usyk will face off, and then Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder will face off in December. And then the winner of those fights will go on to fight each other, a 3-fight deal in Saudi Arabia. So I'm turning it over to you, Conspira G. What's your reaction to that? And if it does happen, what's your thoughts in particular about Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder?
All right, yo, listen. I love this idea. And salute to Saudi Arabia, man. These dudes, man, that's why I love oil money. You know what I'm saying? It's unlimited. You know what I mean? So everybody gets the big bag. Everybody gets to see the fights that we want to see. So please, please, please make this happen. Now, in regards to Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Wilder's going to take your boy AJ's face clean off. You know what I'm saying? Bury his head in the sand, bro. It's going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man. Listen. Wilder, we eating fish and chips that day, bro. We eating fish and chips and jollof rice. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be easy victory, you know? And my thing is, the old AJ would have had me nervous. This new AJ, I'm being honest, man. Like, something's wrong with him. So I just feel like unless AJ, like, I don't know, I know he goes through a lot of counselors and all of that stuff. Like, unless he could find somebody that could tap into his inner killer and be like, yo, you got to kill Wilder before he kills you. I don't see AJ doing that. So, but
don't worry, as soon as that fight is signed, I'm going to Texas.
You said what?
As soon as that fight is signed, I'm going to Texas.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to go speak with AJ.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. I don't know what Earl's going to say to motivate this kid, you know, but he going to need some type of talking to. Earl might just tell him, yo, straight up, Wilder's going to kill you, bro. So, you know, just fall down with dignity. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what it is. I think AJ is just not going to be able to handle that right hand. Now, AJ, I'm hoping that AJ makes it competitive. I will say this. Wilder's looking like a crackhead. I'm just being honest. And this is all due respect. I'm a Wilder fan, but he's been losing a lot of weight. I don't know what's going on here. I'm like, yo, man, I understand you didn't have to be all bulky like he was to compete with the big boys. But losing all of that weight, bro, against these guys, I don't know, man. That looked like a 50, 60-pound weight difference. That could be kind of dangerous for Wilder. So I'm a little nervous about that. But because I believe AJ right now is still gun shy, I'm not worried. I think Wilder's going to just go for the kill quick, and I think it's going to be over round 1. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Wilder has to go up against like a Usyk or a Fury, that's where he's going to have a lot of difficulty. But when it comes to AJ, I think AJ's more on his level, on his style. Yo, it's just like, yo, AJ got that AJ already got that broken nose, man. It's like his nose is perfectly made for a Wilder right hand, son. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, look at that. Yo, Ned, why you crying right now? It's all right. Yo, let it out. Oh, okay. All right. Look like you was in tears. You know what I mean? So
Oh my god, can I talk?
my apologies, sir. My
Yeah,
apologies.
Nah, G got the floor, man.
Yeah, I got the
you got
floor.
the floor,
I'm almost done. Just
uh,
hero. Relax. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like Wilder, man, I think this is a great look for Wilder too, because like my co-host, man, they've been violating Wilder for a long time, right? Disrespecting his resume, this and the third. That's cool. This is the actual opportunity for him to show that he deserves to be mentioned amongst the top dudes of the division. All he has to do is beat AJ. That's it. He beats AJ, he's automatic sealed as at least number 3 in the division. That's all he has to do. Right now he's like number 3, number 4. So he has to get through AJ to be a part of the three-headed monster. And I honestly believe that Wilder could beat Usyk also. It's going to be tricky for him, but I feel like Wilder could pull it off. Because I don't think he's going to do what AJ was doing. I think AJ was trying to fight Usyk's fight. I think Wilder's just going to do him, and hopefully all he has to do is just get a lucky punch in, and voila, it could be the end of the fight and he wins, So there's always hope there. With Wilder versus Fury, we already seen that story 3 times, so we kind of already know what it is. I don't think Wilder's gonna do it again. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that chapter that it's closed. So at least if Wilder could pull off this AJ victory and even just be competitive with Usyk, I think all the Wilder haters gonna have to give him.
G, but the chapter can't be closed, because if what you're saying happens, you think Wilder would beat AJ and you think Fury would beat Usyk, then that means that the next fight in that 3-fight deal is going to be the 4th fight.
Fury again. But it's like, I'm just saying, I done seen Wilder try, and he failed too many times for my book. But hey, man, if he wants to believe, he could believe. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be tough for Wilder, But who knows? Maybe this new training that he's going under Malik, maybe this new weight loss. Who knows, man? Maybe this is better for Wilder against a Tyson Fury. I'm not too sure, But at least there's still the what if factor against a Usyk and an AJ. And I like to believe, right? I don't know, but I like to strongly believe that this Wilder could make it could be a competitive fight for Alexander Usyk, because although Wilder is limited in a lot of things, the way he executes, he shoots that right hand is pretty fast. So I'm just curious to see, because Usyk is a fast guy and he utilizes great angles. But what happens when, he just happens to slip into a right hand from Wilder? Can he handle it? Can he get up? If he gets up, will he be like spaghetti leg? And would that be an opportunity for Wilder to finish the show? Like, I'm just curious. So I like to believe that Wilder still has something in there, the wow factor, which is the right hand, that could cause some major issues in this tournament. So you can't essentially what I'm saying is you can't write out Wilder at all, and I know you guys would like to do it. I know Ned's getting ready right now to clown Wilder, but anything happening in the heavyweight division, and you know what I mean. And I like to see, remember I said G23, I was like, Wilder's gonna violate AJ, and I was like, if they have that fight, and Ned already know he's gonna owe me some money. So Ned, I told you, man, you're gonna be paying my mortgage for that month. You know what I mean? So I just need to see my man Usyk and Fury, because once Fury violates Usyk and once Wilder violates AJ, I appreciate you, Ned. Blessings.
All right, man, the TVE.
Hey, man, when it comes to frauds, only delinquisher is the right hand of God. And that's why I got Wilder. Wilder's going to take out everybody in this tournament, man. It don't take no technique, but one punch. G, you not feeling me right now?
Yo, it's like
you're not feeling me right now?
Yeah, that's corny, son. But go ahead.
Come on. The right hand of God can't stop no fraud. You feel what I'm saying? You hear me? So Wilder is gonna get everything done because of a right hand. It don't matter how long you've been training. It don't matter how skilled you are. Because once I get in there, all it takes is 2 seconds, man. I'm gonna get him out of there. And that's why I like Wilder, yo. Yo, G, you just converted me in like half of a second, yo, because I ain't gonna lie, while my camera was off, I was hating. I was like, yo, G.
I know, we're used to it.
Then you finally convinced me. Wilder's that guy, and Wilder's gonna get it done. So Wilder is gonna win this tournament. At the end of the day, is because Wilder lost to Fury three times, but then AJ lost 2 times. Three, whatever however you want to see it, however you want to see it. I see how G see it. Yo, he lost to Fury 2 times. They drawed, and for me, Wilder's a wild dog in this fight, and he's gonna be the one who's gonna come up on top of everything. Everything, you hear me, fans? Everything. He's gonna come up on top, and Wilder's gonna show you that he's the best of the best. He's been. I don't want to say the wrong term. So he's been gifted this talent of boxing by punching the right hand to be the greatest of all time and beat boxers who could throw combinations, who are defensively sound, who have more than one punch, who have agility, who have defensive IQ, offensive IQ at that. And that's why Wilder is going to win everything. So I don't have... What's up, G?
I'm just saying, if you're trying to make a joke, timing is everything. Like, it's so long.
Can I finish?
It's like not even.
Can I finish?
You gotta land the plane.
Can I finish?
Not landing the
my
plane.
segment, man. It's my time.
I'm trying to help you out.
I gave you your time. Can I have my time?
Proceed.
So Wilder is the guy to get the job done when he comes in, not disciplinedly sound, not IQly sound, not. I don't care. He's not sound in any part
that
of
was
boxing.
excellent. IQly sound.
Yeah. Hey, man. Listen. They put a word in there today, and they'll take a word out tomorrow. So I'm just saying, Wilder is the best gifted boxer of all time. He has not shown us anything more than the right hand, and the right hand is all you need.
You can't let AI make them arguments for you, man. Let AI make them arguments for you.
Yeah, let me talk, because Wilder is the boxer, greatest boxer. Everybody watching, if you need to know how to make it in life, it's just the right hand of God, and you're gonna punch your way through life, and you can do it. You can do it based off of Wilder's technique and style and knowledge of fighting, because Wilder is that guy, and that's why Wilder for president. Like 2020, what is it? No, 2024, we voting for Wilder. We're voting for Wilder.
Don't do a job, because you not funny, bro.
No, I'm not funny. I'm being dead honest right now. I'm so serious right now. Wilder is that guy. So we go voting Wilder for president, Wilder for world champion, Wilder for undisputed, even though he denied it the first time. That don't matter. But Wilder, I believe in you, because G convinced me just now with everything he just said. And I believe in you too, Wilder. Like, I want you to be champion. And you got the right hand of God. Punch through everything. Just punch through every wall, every barrier, everything you face in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to discredit any adversity people go through. But with a right hand, you could punch down those barriers. You hear me?
I think that I hope this tournament is real. I hope it really happens. Now, remember, there's still 2 fights that need to take place: Usyk versus Daniel Dubois and Tyson Fury versus Andy Ruiz. But then they said they would jump into the fights in December with Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk and Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Look, for me, the beauty is closure. And we've been having these arguments, particularly Wilder and Joshua since 2015. And although both fighters are different, they're not the same. At the time, we were having arguments. Wilder was WBC champion. Joshua had the other belts, and they were both undefeated. It's still a very big fight. And although they're not undefeated, they've proven that they are elite level based on the way they performed against the two men who are fighting for undisputed. So in that aspect, I think that it's dope. But another thing that makes it dope is if you're a fan of Deontay Wilder and if you're a fan of Anthony Joshua, they will get an immediate shot at the person who wins undisputed. And to me, that makes it dope because it creates a scenario where, like, what if, say, hypothetically, Fury wins, AJ wins, and then AJ beats Fury and he becomes undisputed? Or what if Usyk wins, Deontay Wilder wins, and then Wilder fights Usyk, and then Wilder becomes undisputed? It creates legendary nights in the heavyweight division. So for me, the only thing I would say was, if that deal's already signed, hopefully the tournament also includes the losers fighting each other on the undercard. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say, Fury beats Usyk and AJ beats Wilder, then Usyk and Wilder fight each other on the undercard, because that still makes a great fight and it still sets up potential, or vice versa. If Usyk wins and Wilder wins, then you have AJ versus Fury on the undercard, because that's another big time fight that people would be interested in and that would make waves in heavyweight division. But what it would do is it would create so much entertainment. And when we talk about pay-per-view buys, you're talking about a fight that has enough appeal for the masses to, you can sell it on pay-per-view in UK, you can sell it on pay-per-view in the United States of America. And so that fight's going to generate a lot. You can sell that pay-per-view for a lot in America.
You said anywhere, bro. Anywhere's going to sell, man. That's
Yeah. So these fighters will definitely make their money. And if you're talking about, like, unfortunately, that deal was already in the works before Zhang pulled off this upset, because, I guess in the end, you want the big dogs, like you said. You got the Fabulous Four in there, and really those are the four people who generate for the heavyweight division. So I think that would be a dope tournament. The only thing is, if you're someone like Fury or Usyk, you only get one shot. And they were saying they didn't want any rematches anyway. But I think what would make it dope. What were you saying, G?
I said, there you go then. Everybody happy,
Yeah, but I feel like, at the end of the day, they're probably not going to be able to keep all those belts together past, like, the first two fights. But it would be dope if they could make it the first fight, or, like it's a tournament. So the winners, then they fight, the losers fight, and then the winner would fight, and then the winner of that loser bracket gets a shot. Whatever, just for variety purposes. But you don't want to make it too complicated. At the end of the day, I really do hope that this is something that's set in place, because unlike everyone else, I don't want to have this Joshua Wilder argument forever. I don't want to have the Fury Usyk argument forever. I really think these fights can help build the sport. And as a kid, like boxing, I love boxing. I remember what boxing was and just what it was like, knowing those big fights were coming. And those big fights, they got me through, like, bad times in my childhood. But I'm like, man, Trinidad's about to fight, Oscar's about to fight, Floyd's about to fight. It was just like, it gave me something to look forward to. And now, as a grown man who, contributes to the sport by talking and trying to share what I know about the sport with everyone else, I feel like the younger generation, they're not getting what I used to get. And even what I used to get, my dad was telling me I didn't get what he got. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I don't want kids inherited a watered down version of the sport, and that watered down version of the sport is hurting the sport. You look at the big fights we want to see that aren't taking place, it's hurting the sport. And so if this actually does happen, it would be great for the sport. So I want to see it happen, but I'm not going to get too excited about it because, there's a lot that has to happen in order for this to happen. In terms of there's a lot of contract negotiations, agreements from people who, all have a lot of egos, and that includes everyone that's a part of negotiation. So hopefully they can work it out and make it happen. But if it does, I'm for it. All right, man, go ahead, TV.
With a right hand, you can.
All right, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.